Hi everyone, you're welcome to Social Pills channel, the best choice you've made for your update. Please subscribe to our channel, like our videos, comment on them, and don't forget to share.
On today's update, the faction of the Labour Party led by Lamidi Apapa has issued a statement dissociating itself from the calls for an interim government and the demand that President-elect Bola Tinubu should be inaugurated on May 29. They believe that Tinubu's swearing in will not affect the ongoing legal disputes concerning the presidential election involving the Labour Party, APC, and INEC. Can you imagine this nonsense? This very man, I am suspecting that he must have been paid to come into the Labour Party and jeopardize the plans of the whole Nigerians to see that we have a better government for the country as a whole. If not, how can a party partisan be talking like this? It is very, very suspicious of him to be doing this at this very moment when Nigerians are crying and praying for good leadership. He even made mention of something, that the swearing in of Tinubu will not affect or change the legal dispute concerning the presidential election. How will he even make mention of that kind of rubbish when he knows that the president has all the powers to influence the judiciary? We know that it is the president that appoints the Chief Justice of the Federation, and by implication, that can influence or affect decisions that are made by the court. So he should not even start by behaving like he's talking to children. And it is good for this man to be very, very careful, because Nigerians are not happy with the present condition of things in the country. According to the spokesperson of the faction, Abayomi Arabambi, the Electoral Act and the Nigerian Constitution do not allow for a power vacuum. Therefore, regardless of whether Tinubu is sworn in or not, there is a legal provision to remove him if it is determined that he was not duly elected. Arabambi referred to sections 136 and 146 of the Constitution to support his argument and stated that Peter Obi's concerns are not supported by the law. Just look at what these people are saying. I just want us to hear out the mindset from which these people are coming from. If the president is not there, God forbid, if something happens and the president is no longer there, will the vice president not take over? And if the vice president also is not there, is it not provided by law that the Senate president should take over? And if the Senate president is also not available, the Speaker, House of Representatives, is supposed to take over. So I am surprised that this man is talking like that. Even if the Speaker too is also not available, then the Chief Justice of the Federation is supposed to preside over the affairs of the country. It is so surprising that these people are talking like this, and one cannot just separate the fact that there is a kind of inducement for these people to be talking like this in this manner at a point like this where the country is facing very critical times. People should try to be fair a little bit. This kind of open bias is very, very uncalled for. We are talking about the mandate of over millions of people in Nigeria across the 36 states. And here are some people gambling with the lives of people simply because I believe their personal interest is what matters to them the most. Arabambi further argued that refusing to swear in Tinubu will create a void in the system, which goes against the principles of law. He pointed out that even Peter Obi at one point benefited from being sworn into office despite pending petitions against him before the tribunal by aide. These people, it is clear that they are in for no good. These people are people who are planted by bad elements who really want to truncate the course of our country. But victory will definitely be for us. I just want us to comment. Please drop your comment and let me even know what is playing out in your mind. Let's share ideas to see how we can come out of this mess that we are currently facing in this country. Things cannot continue like this because I discussed with one of my friend in Europe, though in Nigeria, but she has been in Europe for long. She was saying that most of them over there, they are praying, watching, hoping that our country will be better for them to come back. And they are even tired of Europe. Things are also difficult for them at some point, especially adding the fact that that is not their country. Their skin color is enough to differentiate them and make it appear that they are not from that part of the world. So where other people enjoy benefits, they cannot have this benefit. So why will people, human beings, choose to use their personal interest to cause problem for the larger populace? Let me just continue. Arabambi emphasized the need to comply with the law by swearing in Tinubu as president. And if anyone desires to change the situation, they would have to amend the law. He cautioned individuals who falsely claim to be members of the Labour Party or those agitating against Tinubu's inauguration through unlawful means, referring to them as Obidiots and Obidients, to reconsider their stance. The Labour Party maintains its commitment to pursuing its case in court. Look at what this man is saying. Is this person not speaking from both sides of his mouth? If you claim to be a member of Labour Party, you cannot separate yourself from the Obidients and also standing from that point and calling people Obi supporters as Obidiots, meaning they are idiots. How can these people who call themselves Labour Party members be talking like this if not for sentiment, selfishness and maybe inducement? They must have been paid. It is very obvious. So this is what is happening in the country at this time. I'd like you to drop your voice, add your comment. Let's know what you have to say concerning this issue that is arising. Until I see you again, thank you very much for watching. Bye.